Anybody seen this? So this is, it says here, a testimony allegedly from the Venezuelan security operative loyal to Nicolas Maduro is circulating. It says it's deeply disturbing. It also shed light on why the political and military tone across Latin America appears to have shifted so abruptly. Security guard. This is what he's saying, right? The day it happened, there was no warning at all. We were on duty as usual, but suddenly every radar system went dark. No alerts, no explanation. Then we saw them, drones, dozens of them, hovering over our positions. We were completely disoriented. Interviewer. What happened after the drones appeared? Security guard, his response. Shortly after, helicopters came in. Not many, maybe 8 at most. From them, a very small group of soldiers descended, around 20 men, but something was very different about them. They were nothing like any force we'd ever faced. Everything about them screamed advanced technology. Interviewer. And the confrontation? Security guard's response. Calling it a battle would be a lie. It was a slaughter. We were hundreds, but it didn't matter. Their accuracy, their speed, it was unreal. I felt like each of them was firing nonstop, perfectly controlled. We couldn't respond. Interviewer. What about your own weapons? Security guard's response. Useless, completely useless. And then they deployed something else. I don't even know what to call it. Some kind of sonic or pressure weapon. A brutal wave hit us. My head felt like it was splitting open. Blood started pouring from our noses. Some men were vomiting blood. We collapsed. We couldn't move. Interviewer. Did anyone manage to fight back? Security guard. No, not a single one of them was hurt. He means the soldiers from America. Those 20 men wiped out hundreds of us without taking casualties. We were powerless. After that weapon hit us, standing up wasn't even possible. Interviewer. So what's your message to others in the region? Security guard. Simple. Don't challenge the United States. People have no idea of what they're capable of. After what I witnessed, I would never want to be on the opposite side of that force again. Interviewer. And now that Trump has openly mentioned Mexico, do you think things will change in Latin America? Security guard's response. They already have. Everyone is talking. No one wants to experience what we did. This didn't just affect Venezuela. It sent a message to the entire region. And that message was very clear. Now, while I'm like, this is badass. I'm an anti-war guy, right? But like at the same time, them going in there, how they did and grabbing Maduro, I'm conflicted. I'm like, damn, that was badass, right? But then I'm like, if it's constitutional or not, that we'll figure that out, right? But what's done is done. This sounds like it could be, somewhat of a psyop or whatever. But I remember years ago, they were deploying these sound weapons out at certain riots and stuff like that and demonstrations, and I remember seeing some show where they were showing developing technology for law enforcement and the military, and they had these weapons that they would, it looked like a satellite dish on top of the vehicle where they normally would have a machine gun on like a Humvee or one of those armadillos, and they just face it towards people, and like they would fall to their knees or run away. And, some people were getting sick to their stomach. It's disorienting. They said the same exact thing, that their heads felt like they were splitting open. My only concern is they're definitely going to use this technology on American citizens. But until then, whee! But it's pretty fucking badass, right? And remember, folks, the AI that they're giving all of us to use, they've already had the much more advanced one version of that. DARPA, the CIA, the military, Lockheed Martin. Have you seen the laser weapons that Lockheed Martin came out with that are mounted on our battleships now? It's a whole new ball game, But anyway, while we're on the same side, go USA.